Yes, people, how are we all? How's everyone doing? Finally the new season. Honestly, I mean, to be fair, had the Euros, which was good for a bit. I've really been enjoying the Olympics, but it's just not right, is it? It's just not right without Leeds. It really isn't. So good to have it back. I'm genuinely, I was excited for last season in some context, but in this context now, it's different. It feels different this year. This feels like a primed and ready season for us to go out there, perform at a level which we should be, and that is the top level. I'm really excited for this season. I genuinely can't wait. The season's gone great. Signings so far for me have been good. People are complaining about them. Of course they are. I think it's a video game. You just get players in literally straight after. Negotiation process is also down to two sides. Two teams have to be in the negotiation process, not one. One team doesn't want to negotiate at one time, you have to wait till they do, or you move on to another target. That's how it works. But we still need signings in. Obviously, we need a fullback reserve. We need a centre midfielder, number 8, to help out in that position. And of course, we need a Somerville replacement. Johnny Rowe is the name. And video, once that further down the line, there will be a video. But until then, nothing will be done. Because I still think the Premier League team's interested. So it's never over till it's done. Literally, until this pitch is never over. So I will not be doing a video until that one is done. But when it's done, there will be a video. But yeah, I'm just really looking forward to it. The squad looks great. People talking about, Sheffield United and they've had a great window. But you have to contextualise this. We have a better squad. We have better players initially. Right, you go through the names and let me clarify, they've had a good window. They've done everything they need to do, be competitive this season at the top of the league. They've had a very good window. But comparing it to us is pointless. It's pointless. It is pointless for me. You could contextualise this. O'Hare was an excellent free signing for them. Is he getting in over Rutter? No. Is he better than Rutter? No. Point being, you're not going to convince him to come to us when you have Jorginho Rutter playing in that 10 role, which he will. And then you could say, well, Georgie, you can play on wide, right? Look at our front four. He's not getting in. All right. If United come along, we have a starting role for you. You're the main man. Of course, you'll take it. It's a great move for him. Again, Burrows, a player I wanted, a really good player. But I wanted him on one premise. Firpo leaving. Firpo stays. He doesn't get another Firpo. He's not better than Firpo yet in his career. He isn't. He might get there, but he's not there yet. And again, is he going to come in and be second behind Firpo? No. It was St. Frues. Sheffield United come in. Got starting left back. You're the man. All right, fine. You have to contextualise these signings. Even more, good signing. Do you guys want Mateo Joseph to play or not? Kiefer Moore, starting striker there. There you go. There's your place. Check that. We have to contextualise it. We already have an excellent squad. We don't have a lot of gaps that we can guarantee first team minutes for good players like they've signed. We don't. We don't have that. We've also took Jaden Bogle off them. So, swings and roundabouts. But our side is already at the level because we kept fairly consistent in the continuity we had from last year. They've lost a lot on free, by the way. Their business they're doing is required for them. We can't get them players with the players we already have. That makes sense. None of them start over our players. So let's contextualise it. Their window's good. Ours is going well. We still need 3 more signings for me. Going to be good signings, and I'll judge everything to do with the squad when the window is finished. That's the point of the entire window. Going into the game against Portsmouth, that squad looks great. Cannot deny it. Even without a Somerville replacement in there currently, our front 3 is an absolute joke. Our front 4, Mateo Joseph up front, Jorginho Rutter, Willie Nonto, Dan James, Brendan Aronson. Good enough to win any game in this league. Good enough. You have that backup. You have that there. That team is good enough. Don't need to rush the replacement. Take our time with it. Get the right negotiations. Get the right prices. Run like a good club, And that's what we're doing. Yeah, Portsmouth anyway. I'm Portsmouth. They're a good side. I was watching a lot of, I think, Abu Kamara last season, their winger, who they got on loan from Norwich. And I was interested. I did a video on him recently, with the gems, the hidden gems. But I saw a lot of them, and they've got some very good players, some good goal scorers in there, some combative midfielders, and they're actually Good manager as well, a very good manager. They're a team that like to attack, they like to play progressive football. And again, I'm assuming that is how they'll play against us because that seems to be their identity. It's not necessarily, a kind of, we'll do this in this league. Kind of like an Ipswich in the sense that they will play the way they play. They'll win games, they'll lose games, they'll score a lot, they'll concede a lot. That's what they do. And I fully respect that. And I think that'll keep them up. I think they'll be all right. I think they've got a good side. I don't mind some of the signings they've got this season. I still think they need a little more. But they're a good team. They'll go for it, I think. I could be wrong, but I'm fairly sure. And if they didn't, they'll definitely play for direct, quick transitions or counters for sure. Because, like I said, they're a very kind of exciting, progressive side. And they won the league last year in League One, and I think they got 97 points. I would check all this, but Transfermarkt is currently down because, of course, it is. So I can't. I'm just going off my brain here. Yeah, they're a good side. It won't be an easy game in the sense that it's a League One side. No, they're a good side. They got 97 points last season. They won the league. They mean business. They only lost 5, I believe. That's a good side. Again, continuity by keeping most of those good players and building on it. Obviously, they lost Kamara, who was very good for them in spurts last season. But they've kept the continuity of that side. Good manager, young manager, similar to McKenna in the sense that he has these ideas, he wants to play, this is how we'll play. Good test for us, good test for them. But let's be real, let's be honest. As Leeds United, as our pre-season's gone, the players we've kept, the squad we currently have right now, should beat any team in this league, including Portsmouth. I'm expecting a win. Of course I am. Everyone is. The manager is. All the players are. You can't be given it. And we need that mentality. We need that thinking in the side. We cannot go into this game just assuming that we are good. We did that too many times last year. We'll get a win anyway because someone will get out of it. We're good enough. We can't assume that this year. There needs to be a switch, and that needs to be. We need to get into our minds that every single team wants to beat us because of how big we are and who we are. And hopefully they've got that. That is key. We had that mentality in every single game. These lower sides away from home will not be beating us like they did last year. They will not be getting them points because we want it more than them. And if this squad wants it more than the opposition, the talent we have and the continuity we have from last season, there's no reason why we can't win every game. And I'm not saying we'll win every game. I'm saying game by game, there's no reason that we can't go into that game winning it. Right? Look, trust me, you're not going to win every game. We'll lose games. We'll lose a few. We'll lose quite a lot. Right? It's football. It's the way it is. But will we have enough at the end of the season to get to that level at the top of the league? It's down to players and the manager. Of course it is. It's down to them realising what they have, realising what the situation is, understanding the opposition, and getting it right. Choosing when to be aggressive, choosing when to attack, being fluent, being direct if we need to. Fluid. Being fluent if you want. We have all the aspects and all the individual in the team to do anything, to do damage. Jorginho Rutter is a top tier player. People might say, hype him. I don't think so. I've backed this guy since he came. Since I watched him in Germany, he's always impressed me. He's such a raw, talented player there. He's just getting better each year, and he's the type of player who might take longer in his development. He's getting there. When he gets to that level, he will be at the top. Mark my words. He will play at the top. He will play at the top. We have him here in the Championship. He's the heart and soul of the club. Look at all the media. Look at everything. He is the cog which you build your team around, both from a stylistic to counter part and a social part. He's key to everything. Jorginho Rutter. And he's got the talent. He really has. That goal was an absolute joke. Matteo Joseph, the young man coming through, looks an absolute beast in pre-season. The midfield looks epic. Ampadu has took that armband. I'm ready to see Ampadu now at his fully best in this game. Captain of Leeds United in a league game. Proper captain, not just because Cooper's not playing. Proper captain, club captain. Responsibilities there. Take it, Ampadu. He had a lot of failures in his career, professionally. Missing out on the playoffs, 3 relegations. Came through at such a young age. Now he's got a point to right all them wrongs. He's captain of Leeds United. Continuity in Joe Rodon. Genuinely, if you'd have asked most people at the end of last season, would Joe Rodon be starting for Leeds this season? Let's be real. Most of you, including probably me as well, would have said no. He'll go to the Premier League. He's our centre-back. Still. Signed Jayden Bogle, who's one of Sheffield United's best players last year. From what I saw anyway. You've got Junior Firpo, who is the best left back in the league for me. Pascal Struijk, who on his day is a joke, before he got injured was a joke. You know, that front four is ridiculous. The best in the league. It's not even close. We have all the tools. We have all the continuity. We have enough to win. Just about this. All about this. It gets tough again, like it did last year. You will go through periods where it's hard and you won't win every game. You'll go through 5-6 games, maybe 3 draws and 2 losses, something like that. That happens in every season. Under Bielsa's promotion season, there was a dark period in that. You know the game. You know what happened. We got out of it. We had the leadership. We had the character. We had the individuals, and we had the team to get out of that. We need that now. So that will happen. That is inevitable. How you get out of these difficult moments defines if you win. Good enough to win. Are we good enough here when it gets real difficult? Do we have those individuals that are talented, who are willing now to really pull us out of it? Is Ampadu really going to get that team going and tell them, look, every team wants to beat us. We've got more pride than that. We have to have more pride than that. We have to be angry. We have to be aggressive. Everyone wants us to lose. Let's win. Show everyone wrong, just like that Bielsa side did. They weren't as good as this lot in terms of talent. They weren't. You had probably Pablo Hernandez, who was out of that. But man for man, they were not as talented as this lot. This lot have this. Time will tell. Hope they do. So that's what we need. First game is here. I'm excited. I don't do predictions, you know. I do them on other streams. Analyst, it's quite hard. Don't really like predicting. We'll win, of course. I predict us to win every game. Because I believe we can. This will be tough. It's going to be. Expect it. Not going to be easy. Expect that. Yeah. So, very quickly, the starting lineup. I think it'll be this. I don't think there'll be any risks. I don't think there'll be any huge changes. I think it'll be all about that continuity. Team he knows the most from pre-season, from last year, bringing them all back in. I just listened to his press conference as well, and everybody is fit. And there's no one knocking at his door saying they want to leave. It seems like Max Wöber, as of now, he's put the emphasis on Max Wöber, basically saying he will stay. He's told me that. So if he does leave, makes him look very bad. So he's put that on him. So, according to Daniel Farke, Wöber is keen to stay. He spoke about how at times last season, during the season, he trained with 11 or 12 players. And now look at this. We have 11 and 12 here. And look at the bench options. That is much better. But James Tebeo, and I was harsh with him because he really believes in him and really wants him to push himself, which is excellent to see. Perot, Crew, Wöber, got none on the bench, man. I was playing, mate. What are you doing? Byram, Tebeo, Bamford, Rothwell, Darlow, Aronson. And then I've got the young lads over here that could feature as well. And Ken's the third goalkeeper. So many players fighting for competition. 2 or 3 in would massively help. This team looks ready. This team looks raring to go. This team looks like a team that can really do some damage. It's going to be tough. It's not going to be easy. Like I said, it's all about mentality at times. We're going to have to adapt and learn when and how to win these games where teams are really, really up in the ante. We've got to be meaner. We've got to be more aggressive. We've got to be angrier at times. I thought last season we were a lot better when we were angry. Ampadu's shown that in pre-season. He can be that guy. He's a little angrier, isn't he? Yeah, that's the lineup I think we'll go with. If it is a back 4, maybe we'll throw in a back 3 and put Wöber in there. I don't know. Wöber seems very keen to stay. And I still highly doubt, I don't know, that will be with him on the bench. I don't know, something about that. But anyway, maybe that is true. Maybe he just wants to prove himself. Maybe he's ready to stay. Let's see. That's a lineup. I'm very happy with it. I can't wait for the season. It's going to be a hard, hard game. It's the first one. And let me clarify, like, for experience, obviously, you think you're looking great. You think everything's good. And then you go into the first game and actually realise, oh, we're not ready yet. Okay. Right? Because there's no gauge to go off. It could be the opposite. You could go into pre-season being unprepared. You think we're not ready. We don't even know there's full 11 until the day before. It's that bad. Training numbers have been down. It's not looking good. And then you go into the game and you're really competitive and every single player is playing their heart out. First game, tends to show. So we'll see. I hope they're ready. I hope they're really ready. I want to get off to a good start this season. Last year's start was horrible, wasn't it? It was a horrible situation, a better situation with the squad, with the team and everything. So I'm looking forward to it. I know what you guys think. Apologies for not the comments. Honestly, people, I'm moving out and everything. I've still got loads of stuff I need to do. I'm so busy. I apologise. Hence the rushed parts of these videos. I apologise. But yeah, you're all legends. Please keep smashing it. It just helps. And commenting. It does help. And I will reply to this one. I promise, you have my word. But yeah, I'll see you guys in a bit. Let's go. I'm ready. Let's go.